Happy Monday, friends. Tink Tink is tired. Tink Tink been ripping and running all weekend long, and it is Monday. I am grateful to see another week. I am grateful and highly favored and blessed and all those good things. But on top of all of that, I am tired. So on Friday night, I did the Beanies and Brews event down in Atlanta, and it was in anticipation of Paul Thomas Anderson's forthcoming film, One Battle After Another. So it was a good time down there. Y'all probably saw my little recap video on my socials by now, but we had a good time. Shout out to Ally Global Marketing and Warner Brothers for the fantastic and fun event. Because anytime it's karaoke and free beers, a turn up is coming. But let me tell you how I know I need to go to the gym, because I look back at that video and I look like me and Cardi B should be doing a joint baby shower. I didn't realize that that flannel was not accentuating my situation the way that it should have been. And then I did record video after eating a smash burger. So I set myself up for failure. But anyway, as tired as I am, I'm going to be back in the gym this week. So that event was cool. I got back home probably because, I live an hour out of Atlanta. So it's an hour in and an hour out. So I probably got back home probably 11, something going on 12. No, I got home earlier than that. I got home at 11 because I had to go pick up Destiny from a friend's birthday party or whatever. So then Saturday, we had to go do her senior photos. And I'm thinking this about to be a walk in the park. We getting ready to go to this place. There's going to be a photographer there. She brought her outfits, her changes, and all that other stuff. Y'all, why it was a whole puppy mill? I didn't know it was a puppy mill in there. We walked in and just picture going to like a job fair with all the different tents and different cubicle setups or whatever. That's basically what it was, with a whole bunch of high school seniors from all over the United States of Georgia. And they're taking their senior photos. So we were basically standing in line for this particular scene, standing in line for this particular scene. Somebody even had the nerve to steal one of my good hangers that Destiny had her outfit on. So I was big mad. Because I'm talking about the good hangers, the one that feel velour so your clothes don't slide. Somebody stole the hanger. So anyway, so I'm in there fighting for my life because I'm like, my baby is a senior. And by the time she got over to the cap and gown area where they put the cap and gown on her, y'all, I was trying my best not to embarrass my baby in there. I was, fighting for my life not to break down crying in that place. But after 4 hours, we finally got her photos done. So then we left. I dropped her back off at the friend's birthday shindig because my baby's friend is she be setting it out. So the girls literally had a weekend retreat to celebrate my baby's friend's birthday. So I dropped Desi back off at the shindig. I came home, sat down, and I think I was able to edit the video from the night before at the Beanies and Brews. I put that out. Then I got dressed and went back to Atlanta, another hour back into Atlanta to see the queens. What do you get when you have 4 legends on one stage? A good night indeed. So I saw the queens. I'm going to do a review on that concert in a little bit and get that out so y'all can see. But we did the concert. Then after the concert, we left there. We were hungry as hostages. So then we ended up going to Applebee's, finding the Applebee's that was open until almost 1 o'clock in the morning. Ate there, got back home, and tried to settle down and all that other stuff. Now, with my perimenopause, I don't be falling asleep right away. So probably by the time I went to sleep, it was time to get up and go pick my baby up from the shindig. So I was basically driving like a zombie to go pick my baby up from the shindig, got back home, and the plan was to take a good nap. But guess who couldn't take a good nap? Me. Why? Because my brain was like, you ain't got time to be sleeping. You ain't worked all weekend long. But the gag is, as my friend Kiki Palmer would say, the gag is I was actually working all weekend long. The Beanies and Brews, that's an event. It's related to film. I work in celebrity news and entertainment, which is also film. So I'm working. For Saturday night, I went to the concert because I have to write a review of the concert. Again, I was working. And then on Sunday, instead of going to sleep, I needed to work. So I finished screening the Vince Staples Show Season 2. I cannot wait until the embargo is up on that so I could tell y'all about that. I cannot wait to tell you. Something wrong with Vince. That's all I'm going to say. Something wrong with that baby. Something is wrong with him. He is extremely gifted and God has blessed him with so many gifts and talents, but something is wrong with that baby. That's all I can say so far. And then, so I finished screening that. Then I screened Unlocked Family Secrets. I think that's what it's called. Coming on OWN. Remember, I posted the trailer about that and all of us was like, we're going to be tuned in for this. Okay. I screened that episode, the premiere episode as well, because I'm going to be interviewing, I think her name is Lydia Meredith. Oh, Lord, I hope I called her name right. I believe her name is Lydia Meredith. So I'm going to be interviewing her actually tomorrow about the premiere episode. Y'all, we might have to have we going to have to come together about this one, because we going to have to come together about this one. That's all I'm going to say on that. But I have to interview her tomorrow. So I'm trying to get my anxiety together about that. But I just got to ask this lady some thoughtful questions, because after y'all see this episode, y'all going to be like, a friend. So I got to figure out how to get to the nitty gritty without ruining the premiere episode. I don't know. I got to go see what OWN put out about the episode so I can know how far I can go in this interview, because my flabbers were gasted. Literally. So then, all right, so I screened Vince Staples. I screened Unlocked Family Secrets. And then I started screening a movie called All of You that's coming out on Apple TV Plus this week, because I want to do a review on that too. So yeah, I was working, and then I washed my hair. And then tonight I got a screening for The Smashing Machine with Dwayne Johnson. And then tomorrow I have a screening for One Battle After Another. So I am working on something that I think is going to be really cool. I'll just be quiet until I can work it out, because if I can't, then I'm going to feel dumb that I tried to tease it and it didn't work out. Well, I think I did exactly what okay, anyway. So yeah, Tink Tink tired. Tink Tink need a good multivitamin. So if you take a good multivitamin, drop down in the comments below and let me know what vitamins you take. Did you see him this weekend? I did not see him this weekend, but our resident movie guru, Bryant Gunn did, B Gunn. And he basically told me he took one for the team. So I just posted that review on icecreamconvos.com. You can go read Brian's review. If you saw the film, let me know if you agree with his review. If you don't agree with it, let's discuss this like adults and let's get into it. But yeah. And I think I told you guys that I did get accepted into the TikTok monetization program. So if you follow Ice Cream Convos on TikTok, please watch everything. Please engage everything. Just help your girl out. Help a player out. But yeah, so good things are happening. Just overall with Ice Cream Convos this month, I feel like I took a L this month as far as like revenue, and yeah. I tried to get some things moving and shaking, but they weren't shaking the way I needed them to shake. I needed them to shake like a stripper down at Magic City. And they was shaking a little bit more like somebody who got pulled over by the police and had drugs in the trunk. So yeah. What else? Oh, let me tell you about this dream I had. I had a dream Saturday night going into yesterday morning. I had a dream that I was in New York for a press conference. It had something to do with a film, a TV show or film or something, but I was there for a press conference, press junket, something. And I was in the mirror and I'm like trying to get my hair and stuff together, trying to fix myself and get myself together and all that, right, in this mirror. When I turned around, there were 4 legends sitting in chairs. They were coming in, they were sitting down, they were fixing their little suit jackets and stuff. And I know it was 4 men. And they were legendary. They were legendary men. The first person I saw, and when I tell y'all this, y'all gonna be like, girl, let it go. The first person I spotted sitting down was Mr. Ernie Hudson. I know. That thing's still sizzling in my spirit. I know. I saw Ernie Hudson and I was like, oh, Mr. Hudson. There was one gentleman to his left and two gentlemen to his right. So I go over and I'm like, Mr. Hudson, it's so great to see you again. And I gave him a hug and he stood up. He gave me a hug. I turned to the gentleman to his right, his left. I don't know. Left. He had people to the left and the right. I turned to whomever was on the left, the one person. And I was like, Mr. Such and Such, it's so nice to meet you. And I hugged him. Then I went this way and I was like, Mr. Such and Such, it's so nice to meet you. And then now in my dream, I said their names and I remembered because I was like, oh my gosh, like my brain is oozing out of my ears that these legends are sitting here all together, all at once. First of all, I was just so happy to see Mr. Hudson and I ain't want to tell him what happened with our interview, but I was just like, oh my goodness. And when you're dealing with legends, just for me personally, as raised by my great grandmother and who instilled top tier respect and just reverence in me when you are in the presence of greatness or in the presence of your elders or just whatever. So I'm like, oh, Mr. Such and Such. The third gentleman sat back down after I hugged him and he said, she ain't here calling us Mr. Such and Such and Mr. Such and Such and Mr. Such and Such. He was like, it made me feel like I only got 18 months left. I was like, no, that's not my intention. Like me saying Mr. Such and Such was not intended to make you feel old or make you feel like you got one foot in heaven and another on a banana peel. It was me showing respect and reverence for you. So like, I'm mortified that I done made this legendary man feel like I'm calling him Mr. Such and Such because he on his way to the upper room where Jesus was waiting on him. That's not what I was trying to do. I didn't even get to the fourth gentleman because I just woke up out of my sleep because I was just so stressed out that I made this man feel like I was trying to say he was on his way to the Lord, to glory. But the last gentleman, all I can remember is because when I woke up, I totally forgot everyone who was sitting there with the exception of Mr. Hudson. But the last gentleman was a light-skinned, fair-skinned man. He wasn't like high yellow. He was more like maybe like a Harry Belafonte. Let me tell y'all who I think the other two gentlemen were. Well, I feel like one of the gentlemen was oh my gosh, I can't even think of the name now. See, that's what I get for trying to go down the names. I can see his face clear as day, but I can't call his name. But anyway, legends. There were legends. And I'm like, why did I dream about 4 kings after seeing 4 queens in concert? I said, Lord, I see what you did right there. And I totally understand why Mr. Hudson was sitting there because I need closure. But anyway, I just dreamed that. And I guess the message that I just want to share is to love on our legends and to show them reverence and show them respect and all the good things while they are still here. Make sure they know we love them. And even if you come past a legend on social media, just say, Mr. Johnson, I love you. Like I just feel like they need to feel that love. But anyway, I'm about to go down a rabbit hole. So yeah. So Tink Tink tired and Tink Tink still going to be on the move. Tonight I got the Rock movie. Tomorrow I got One Battle After Another. And then I'm interviewing Lydia Meredith from Unlocked Family Secrets on OWN. I hope I'm saying the name of that show correctly. Then on Wednesday, I think I'm interviewing some people from Cirque du Soleil Circus. And then Thursday, I'm chilling like a villain. And then on Friday, I'm going to a Roll Bounce skating party to celebrate the 20th anniversary of Roll Bounce. Can you believe Roll Bounce is 20 years old? Oh, Lord. Just stamp me expired. because I feel like I'm just getting up in age now. Just stay at me expired. So anyway, so I'm going to have to find, that's what y'all got to tell me about these multivitamins, because I'm going to be trying to skate on Friday. This could either be a great experience or it could be a disaster. But it depends on you giving me a good multivitamin. But anyway, just have a great week. I'm trying to bring back the podcast this week. I am planning to do a few lives this week. I'm just really about to lean in. I'm just about to lean back. Lean back. All right. So I love y'all. Have a great day. Thank you, as always, for just supporting me across whatever social media platform you are watching this video on. I love you kindly. And if you made it to the end of this video, you won. You won, because I was rambling. I felt it.